Good morning, beautiful souls. So, welcome to Daily Spirit Vibe for May the 11th. I've been told to do the exact same cards as yesterday, the exact same process. So, here we go, okay? Busy day, busy day. Okay, Spirit. What are the messages for May the 11th? What are the messages for May the 11th? Messages for May the 11th. Whoa. Take both. Whoa. Beautiful. Okay, May the 11th. May the 11th. Oh my god, same card as yesterday, in the exact same position. Well, May the 11th, Spirit. God, that's just for May the 11th. Wow, right, there's two there. Take that one beside. Okay, and yesterday we had this card as well. So at the end of the deck we have Sapphire. We have Ecstasy. Okay, so it is nice to see that the same energies are kind of there, even though we don't really want repeating cards, okay? But there is going to be the sense of people being in pure state of bliss, okay? It's like, because I just saw a rainbow, so it's just like, you know, Irish mythology, where you find that pot of gold under the rainbow. So it does feel like somebody's luck is coming in here. So it's going to be extremely, extremely happy, is my sense. Okay, so let's get into these. So the first card is Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is God's messenger. We have Grace. So it does feel like, look, is it? I don't know. Is it small? I have fucking no idea. I'm going to go to Dove, because that's what I saw when I saw that. I just saw a lot of peace. So Grace is about having a lot of, feels like someone's going to have a lot of presence in themselves and just have a lot of peace within them, okay? It does feel like there is some sort of communication coming, because Gabriel is God's messenger. It is Archangel Gabriel who's blowing that horn on the Judgment card. So there is like divine judgment here. A decision has been made, because they're showing me the Judgment card, okay? It's something very karmic, it's something very fated that's to happen. It is a sense where somebody is listening to their soul and what their soul is trying to call them to, or what their soul is trying to tell them, okay? Because too many of us, not me clearly, just ignore that, ignore the soul. And the soul is the most important thing, and that's actually quite interesting, because even before I went on camera, I was just thinking about the soul and like how people are so, I suppose, consumed in this lifetime. But what about the soul? What about your last lifetime? Or because at the end of the day, like, whatever we're going through right now in this incarnation is a replica of what we've just been through in another soul life, okay? Another soul incarnation. So we kind of need to go back to the past before we can really truly fix and stabilize this present lifetime, this present moment, okay? Which a lot of people don't want to do, because a lot of people don't want to look back, and they don't want to look at themselves, they don't want to look at their soul. They'd rather just stay in, I don't know, some deluded fucking energy. Sorry, but that is what I'm feeling here, okay? The second card we have is Michael, Archangel Michael. I am presence. I just love it. Look at all the purple in this card. That really is talking about our third eye chakra, okay? Stay in that present moment. To trust, I suppose, to trust yourselves and to trust the spiritual guidance that you are receiving here, okay? Because there is angels working here. There's definitely angels working here. It does feel like somebody's going to be sitting on some sort of a throne, but in a very spiritual sense, okay? It's like somebody is spiritually graduating now. I don't even know why these words are coming to me, because how do you even spiritually graduate? But it does feel like somebody is reaching a level of your spiritual development or spiritual awareness, and there is some sort of an honor or a crown or a title or something is coming to somebody here, okay? It does feel like this person deserves it. Someone here has worked really hard on their spiritual self. So the next card we have is Zadokal, Gratitude. with all that fruit and abundance. Okay, so there is a lot of abundance coming here to somebody who has definitely, or to all of us really, who has worked hard, who are like in that present moment and grateful for all the things that they have. Okay, there is definitely a lot of abundance coming in, and it's going to make someone really, really happy. Look at the green in this card, like it talks about your heart chakra. Being grateful for the things that we have. So many people are sitting there dreaming of wanting more and more and more. They're not even happy with what they fucking got. You know what I mean? There's always people less worse off than us. But people don't seem to see that because they're in this mindset mentality of fucking lack and greed. Get out of that. Get out of that. Because the more you chase money, the more money's going to go away from you. The more you try to hold on to money, the money's going to just slip through your fucking fingers. You've got to be present. You've got to be really look around and be thankful for what you do have instead of what you don't fucking have. Because there is always people who are worse off than us. Do you know what I mean? It's something I'm trying to really get through to my daughter because she likes to spend money. She likes to shop. She has so much clothes and then she's always looking for more. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, she's only 12, but I've got to kind of knit this materialistic shopaholic thing out of her because seriously, I don't know where she gets it from. Just definitely doesn't get it from me. Okay, we have Sadaki the game and romance. This is the card that we had yesterday. So there is romance coming here. Feels like somebody's really getting a lot here. Okay, it does really feel like someone's getting a lot. It's like they're in a very grateful, peaceful state in their life. They're definitely mastering a lot of spiritual things with that Michael card. Someone who truly is grateful. There's romance, there's everything that's coming in here for a lot of us, okay? Because we are in that present moment, not depressed about the past, not worried about the future. Why are you worried about something that hasn't happened yet? You're taking away the peace of today. You're taking away the peace of that present moment. And God, lads, you can't be doing that, okay? Again, I look down at that fucking romance. I just keep seeing the candles again, like yesterday. I'm just getting candle magic. Maybe some of you need to do some candle magic to bring in love and bring in romance. Pink candles. Go get pink candles and just Google this shit, okay? There's no harm in trying to manifest positive things into any of our lives, okay? We have the card Shamuel and it's beginnings. So it does look like someone, because that person, if you can see that person in the distance, their back is turned there. So somebody is turning their fucking back to something and going into having new beginnings in their life, okay? Because when you turn the back, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the 8 of Cups card. Because whatever's behind you is not serving you. So somebody is going into their future, starting new things, having new beginnings. It's something that is divinely orchestrated for you or for us or whatever. Take this energy, guys, whatever way it resonates for you, okay? Because it feels like somebody was stuck here. It's like, you know, karmic cycles have to last a certain amount of time. So it feels like somebody was ready, I want to say a year ago, to end this karmic cycle, to start this new beginning, but it was time constrained. It's definitely all in divine time, and it feels like divine timing is now, though. You're getting to turn your back. You're now getting to have these new beginnings. Now, I just looked at this a second ago. It does not look like Saturn, but when I looked at it, it looked a bit like fucking Saturn, like we had the ring around it, okay? And Saturn does talk about karma. It does, yeah. Saturn talks about karma, and it does talk about having to work hard and not being able to skip things, not being able to change things. Like it's a step-by-step process with Saturn, okay? He is the great teacher. He's going to fucking teach you one way or another, whether it's good karma, bad karma. He is a great teacher. So it does feel like someone has definitely gone through something very karmic, which was, I feel like, painful, but it was just prolonged is the word I'm getting. It was prolonged, but that lesson's been learned, okay? That lesson's been learned, and someone is getting to be able to leave it all behind them now and walk into their future and create these new beginnings for themselves. We have another Gabriel card. So we have inspiration. Now look at that globe of the world. Somebody's getting like universal downloads, like that inspiration to be able to create things. Now that could be like somebody getting freedom, because when you think of the world card in tarot, it's like freedom. It is travel, it is liberation. So someone is getting to be liberated here, getting to end things that have been very draining, very, very stressful, I feel, on someone. I also do feel like there is like, I want to say a window of opportunity open to someone here, and I just want to I keep getting the word like downloads, and I've been getting that word since I fucking woke up a few hours ago. It's like someone is going to be downloading a lot of universal things that are not very well known, okay? Feels like there's going to be, and I do feel like this in the collective level, there's going to be new information shared to us, okay? Well, it's not new, but it's going to be new to us, because as I say many times, there's so much that is being hidden from us. It's there. It's that people don't want us to know. They want to control everything. So I do feel like there is going to be a worldwide fuck, scandal. We're going there. Yeah, we're going there because it just should mean the initials. I do feel like there's going to be the release of information to show that there's a lot of scandals going on worldwide within the governments, okay? Their agendas, alright? Or maybe not the governments, all governments' agendas, but others' agendas who were able to control and manipulate our governments, okay? There's definitely stuff coming out about this. I just got the word internal review, okay? So it feels like there's going to be structures and organisations that are going to be under the fucking microscope here for false information and falsified documents is what I'm getting. So it does feel very corrupted shit. And I love to see corruption being exposed. I love it. I can't stand fucking corruption. I can't stand it. I hate injustices. And I do feel like, I know this is, we're going to go with that pandemic. That's what this is about. There's a lot of stuff going to come out about this. There's a lot of stuff going to come out about the poison. I'm just glad I never took that poison. I'm so good. 12 if I said that. Oh my God. I'm glad that I listened to the truth of my own soul and the guidance that I received not to get that poison. Certainly not to give it to my daughter. But so many people were brainwashed. Listen to, because the government know right, the doctor knows why. The doctors and nurses are all just pushing this agenda out to people. And people were blindly just following on what they believed. They didn't use their own brains to think for themselves. A lot of those people will see complications coming for this stuff. A lot of people who did get it, that were true light workers, they got done ones. And I've already got that for 1 or 2 clients already, the done ones. So we will get into this. So Spirit, what are cards to clarify grace? Okay, one more. You don't want to go back in. Okay. 4 of Wands. Ooh. Okay. So this is a card of peace. I don't care what anyone says. I know it's probably not a fucking dove, but it looks like a dove to me. That's what I saw, so that's what we're going with. Okay. We have the 6 of Swords and we have the 5 of Cups. Okay. 5 of Cups talks about a lot of sorrow, a lot of grief. Someone is in a very sorrowful place, in a place of pain, looking back at the past, looking back, mourning, weeping over something. The 6 of Swords talks about, if you look at the fire in this card, like somebody's leaving a situation that was just really troublesome. So somebody is in a much more peaceful state now because they're getting to leave. Okay, they're getting to be able to do something about this energy that they've been stuck and entrapped in, which is sorrowful, very sorrowful fucking place here. It does feel like, because, you know, when I looked at that and Archangel Gabriel's on that Judgment card, it does feel like the divine, the universal has made a decision here that someone gets to be freed out of that 5 of Cups energy, gets to be freed out of the environment, the home, the situation, the job, whatever, that was really troublesome, okay? Because before the 6 is the 5, my left leg has gone into shivers. Before the 6 is the 5, so it's fights, it's toxic energy, it's battles, it's narcissism, it's lies, it's deception, it's all of it, you know what I mean? So someone is getting to break free of this. Break free, and it's like, because it just feels very healing to me that someone's going to be able to heal how they've been feeling, because they have been definitely stuck in this miserable place, miserable existence, okay? At the end we have the Four of Wands, which does talk about partnership, a very stable partnership. It is twin flame energy, okay? But it does talk about like a new home. We can talk about marriage as well. But whatever the fuck it is for you, it's very stable. It is very, very stable. 15-15 as I said that. Okay, Spirit, what else for Michael? I am presence. Give me 2 cards for I am presence. Two of Pentacles. What else? Let's take that one. I want to take that. What is it? Yeah, let's take that. That makes sense for what it was. Okay, so we have I am presence. And we have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the fucking Empress. Ooh, the Empress. The Two of Pentacles does talk about having to make a decision, trying to balance, and certainly about money, okay, juggling a lot of things. So somebody has been trying to hire rob Peter to pay Paul. Someone's really, because it does feel like this is a very financial card, and it does talk about like indecision. So it does feel like someone's trying to weigh up some maybe financial decision, or a decision what it's going to cost them financially if they were to make this decision. But it's like you've got to be in this present moment, you've got to make this decision. More than likely, if it's not an Empress making it, it's about an Empress, okay? So take the energy wherever way it goes. So we have Taurus energy here, okay? The Empress is quite beautiful and abundant, so somebody's definitely been in their head deliberating, has a lot of regret with the Five of Cups before it, has a lot of regret, a lot of sorrow, maybe for how they treated this Empress. They're all up in their mind. I want to say not really balanced, okay, not really grounded or stable in their thoughts, is my sense, in their thoughts, okay. They definitely have love here because the Empress is so loving and so abundant, okay. She's really beautiful, and it's like somebody has to weigh up this decision regarding this Empress, because there's going to be Two of Pentacles talk about a profit or a loss, okay, so they may be at some sort of financial loss. 1717 as I'm saying. Oh my god, numbers today. What have we got at the end? 8 of Swords, yeah, because I just said it anyway. Someone feels like very conflicted in their fucking head, like 8 of Swords energy, the mental prison. And that is about maybe moving towards the Empress. So the Empress is in a mental prison, but Empress really don't be in mental prisons because they're very grounded, they're very nurturing energy, okay. So it feels like it's somebody else towards the Empress, but right, seriously, take energy wherever it resonates for you. Okay, Spirit, can I get 2 cards for gratitude, please? 2 cards for gratitude. Right. 1 more card for gratitude. Just about 10, so that has to go back in. 1 more card for gratitude. Thank you. Ooh. So we have the Hanged Man and the Three of Swords. So somebody was definitely very much stuck in a very painful situation with that Three of Swords. It's karmic punishment. Somebody really went through something really, could have separated from someone. But it is like it talks about a loss, okay? Someone was at a very painful fucking loss here. Certainly because the Empress is bang slap in the middle of all these sorrow cards. It has to be about an Empress, okay? It does make me feel though here that somebody is being able to break free of this painful situation. It feels like, look, there's 2 women trying to keep this person bound or stuck to them. Okay, it could have been 2 women trying to keep someone, male, female, bound and stuck to them, who were really stabbing them in the heart and trying to hurt them at every opportunity that they could. Somebody is breaking free from this energy. That's why the Six of Swords is the first card. Spirit is giving you the right transition to get out of this, okay? To go do whatever it is that you want to do with your fucking Empress, because you are being freed here. It definitely feels like it's karmic punishment. And it really does feel like it's a fucking really karmic cycle. Someone's getting to leave this painful energy. They're getting untied, unbound. It's like delays are ending. The blockages are being removed in their life. Everything that people put in their way to stop them, to block them, to delay them, that's all getting moved here, okay? And someone's going to be really grateful that this has actually happened, because it's enough. It's like universe is saying it's enough punishment for somebody, but whoever's doing the punishment to this person doesn't feel it's enough. But they don't get to run this motherfucking universe, do they? They don't. What have we got at the end? 8 of Cups, yeah. the person's getting unfreed, is getting unstuck here, unbound, look, getting away from it. And yeah, because it's not serving them. It doesn't serve them. So they're getting the rite of passage to leave because karmic cycle is over. Okay, lessons learned. I would hope. I would hope. Okay, Spirit. So what can we get for romance, please? 2 cards for romance. Oh. One more, Spirit. One more. One more card for romance. Oh my god. Fuck. We have the universe here, which is the world card, okay? I've already kind of said it that here, because I really did feel like that to me. Okay, somebody is breaking free. Someone is trying to travel. Where do you see the 2 cards at? So we have romance here, okay? The 2 cards clarifying that is the Page of Swords and the fucking Knight of Swords. Oh my god, okay? So somebody is definitely keeping a keen watch, an eyeful watch on the person that they love, the person who they want to romance, to show this love and affection to, more likely this Empress, guys, okay? They're watching this person. They're really thinking long and hard and deliberating about what they're going to say, what they're going to do. But it does, like with the page or blah blah blah, with the Knight of Swords, then after it, the Knight of Swords really does take action. Okay, he acts on his impulses. He takes action. He wants to bring about change, and at least with change with the Knight of Swords, it is like very fast, very sudden. Boom! I'm going to do this. Fuck it, I'm gone. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of time with the air signs, which and double air, so. They're very logical, okay? They're very logical. So it feels like someone here is quite intelligent or has made an intelligent move or a very logical move that has been thought out of, okay? It's not that, because sword energy, they don't act on their emotions, okay? They can be very calculated, but calculated risks, okay, that are weighed up with so much logic. The only downfall with those air signs is we spend a long time in our head thinking about it when we need to take action. So I do feel like someone is definitely going to be taking action, because look, on the Page of Swords we have 1 bird, and on the Knight of Swords we have 2 birds, okay? So someone is going from that state of sitting there thinking in their own head, which is 1 bird, now to take action towards another bird. So there is going to be communication. It's coming in very fast, okay? Someone has enough of thinking. It's time to take action, even though it's not the page or the Knight of Wands. Somebody's definitely going to be taking action. Could be dealing with Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. We don't have to be. What's on the end? Oh yeah, the universe, the world. Okay, so can I get one for beginnings? Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, they're taking action towards love. Then there's no doubt they're taking action towards love. Okay, spare what else for beginnings? For beginnings. 1 more for beginnings, please, Fred. Oh, it's 3. You ain't taking 3. 1 more for beginnings, please, Fred. Thank you. So beginnings we have, which is, that's why I laughed. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so there is a new beginning. There is a new beginning in love, because someone is taking action. Someone's going to reach out. Someone's going to communicate here. They're done watching, because Page of Swords is about watching, stalking, keeping an eye on that person. The Knight is about implementing that, taking action. So someone here definitely is going to be having a new beginning in love. That's what the beginning is. It's love. They're going towards their Empress here. Somebody is going towards their Empress. They want to have that brand new emotional experience with their Empress, okay? There is a lot of love there with the Ace of Cups, okay? It is a blessing of God. It is a hand of God that has given this blessing to somebody, okay? We have the 2 of Swords. So 2 of Swords can talk about being really mentally conflicted and needing to make that decision. But it does feel like there was people here, because look, this person is trying to make that decision and there's people putting their hands over their eyes so they couldn't see something, or trying to stop them from seeing something, or deceive them in some way so they wouldn't make this decision to have a new beginning with someone who God has given this person to. So you're going to ask questions of why don't they want you with someone who's really good for you, that God's trying to give to you? You know, what's their intentions? What's their motives? They have an agenda. So somebody here is definitely moving forward out of a place of confliction to have this new beginning in love, because they do love this empress. What's on the end of magician? Yeah, someone's really working hard. They're going to have a lot. It's going to be a lot. There's going to be more than just that ace of cups. There's going to be new beginnings in all areas of their life, because this is what somebody wants. So it's like someone is going to be working hard to manifest what it is that they want. The sense I get is that somebody here is not going to be taking no for an answer. Okay, they're definitely going to work hard and prove themselves, because they want all these new beginnings with their empress. Somebody definitely wants that. Okay, take it, they said. So, spirit with that. A lot of sword energy here. We've only one major. Oh no, we don't. We have the Hangman, which is Pisces. So we've Taurus and Pisces for the majors. Okay, Spirit, what else for inspiration? What else? Same card as yesterday. Five of Swords, yeah. And that is what someone has been leaving. This Five of Swords energy. The first card is the Six. So that's what somebody was in, this Five of Swords energy. Toxic situation with toxic people, but they're leaving it, okay? This is how the reading starts. They're just leaving this type of shitty energy. A narcissist. Okay, so for inspiration, which I do feel is freedom is the word. It is divine knowledge. Say it again, Spirit. Somebody is a keeper of knowledge and it is about to be unlocked within them. It's somebody who has to travel the world speaking of this hidden knowledge. And then it's like I just saw a clairvoyant image of like Jesus in the desert going from place to place trying to spread God's word. Now I'm not saying that somebody's spreading God's word, potentially it could be, but it is something about hidden knowledge of the universe, okay? And fucking makes a lot of sense. The second card we have is the Hierophant, so it's God. Strong. God, why was my door broken now? Strong fucking Taurus energy. Strong Taurus energy. And we have the King of Swords, a lot of sword energy, okay? King of Swords is a very intelligent and wise person, okay? It is a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be a masculine energy. It is someone who weighs up decisions and is very logical, okay? It does feel like some sort of hidden knowledge, or could be this masculine. The King of Swords is the one that could be going for this Empress, but it's almost like they're being guided by spirit and they are to go, is my sense. They are to go. But I feel like when I look down at him, I want to say he's like a wanderer, okay? So wander, what did the wanderer do? Wanders. So somebody will be wandering through the world, sharing and partaking in just getting seminars. I don't want to say spreading God's word, but they have a connection to the higher power, and they're definitely going to be doing something on a very spiritual level here, worldwide, okay? What is Gabriel, which is inspiration? It's God's messenger. So we have God clarifying that. So somebody is going to be, it's God's word, but I don't want to Bible bash people, but it just feels like it's hidden knowledges from the universe. God is going to be giving downloads to this person, and that's what they have to do. It's the Christ consciousness. What did Jesus have to do? He had to go and spread God's word. But like, we're only told in the Bible of what we're told God's word was. But how do we know that's God's word? Because the Bible has been changed and suited to many dictators over many times, over years, okay? So it does feel like this is downloadable information. It's not going to come out of any book. 10 times I said that, oh my God. I could have had to change the battery, so 10 times on again. So there's a lot of sequences of numbers here within this reading, and as we know, there is no coincidences, okay? Somebody is getting to go, leave a troublesome situation, to go towards their empress, to have this new beginning that people are so desperately trying to stop. And they're going to get rewarded, because that is the reward. Some sort of hidden knowledge that they are getting to go travel and speak about. Is my sense, okay? So guys, I'm going to leave that there with you. If you're looking for private reading, all the information is down below. Guys, take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow.